A recent report from Franchise Consulting Group, in collaboration with VF Franchise Consulting, titled McDonald's Model in Dying Days, 30% of franchisees insolvent, reveals significant risks confronting the largest fast food chain globally. Analysts indicate that for the first time in over 4 decades, the number of McDonald's franchisees is declining, with numerous facing imminent bankruptcy. The report highlights the challenges faced by management in justifying increased fees and additional expenses to franchisees who already struggle with rising wages and escalating costs of ingredients and packaging, leading to diminishing profits in recent years. Franchisees are responsible for operating 95% of McDonald's establishments in the U.S., generating approximately 70% of the country's revenue. The National Owners Association projects that McDonald's restaurants, on average, will experience reduced cash flow for the second consecutive year in 2023. Adding to the predicament of financially unstable operators, McDonald's acknowledged in an email statement that inflation has negatively impacted franchisee profitability in the past year. However, company executives argued that higher operational costs were necessary to align with long-term expansion objectives. Facing mounting costs and discontent with new operational regulations, franchisees are preparing to meet with McDonald's board this month to personally express their concerns. In an email newsletter to approximately 1,000 members, one group of owners stated that the upcoming session would provide an opportunity to explain why they believe the company is heading down a destructive path. Supported by analysts, many franchisees fear that the franchise system is approaching a significant crisis, with some even suggesting that the business model is doomed. Another notable issue is the disagreement between franchisees and CEO Chris Kempczinski regarding the company's direction. Franchisees have expressed dissatisfaction with McDonald's corporate decision-making process, citing inconsistency and a tendency to pursue failed marketing strategies. One franchisee stated, "The CEO is sowing the seeds of our demise. We are a quick-serve fast food restaurant, not a fast casual like Five Guys or Chipotle." Another franchisee commented, "The system is very lost at the moment," emphasizing the perspective of franchisees that various aspects are broken. This discontent poses a risk to McDonald's growth plans, as explained by John Gordon, a principal at Pacific Management Consulting Group specializing in restaurants and franchisee advisory. Gordon highlights the potential operating risk if longtime franchisees decide to leave, as replacement franchisees may not possess the same level of capital. Consequently, new franchisees could face higher borrowing costs, potentially impacting their profits. Credit Suisse analyst Lauren Silberman shares similar concerns, estimating that in such a scenario, the average McDonald's franchisee could experience an annual loss of $200,000 per store. Silberman states, "Pressure on profitability strains ties." You see, with these franchise systems, when cash flows and profits decline, everything starts falling apart. According to a financial survey conducted by the Nomura Group, a franchisee described the current state of McDonald's as being in a severe depression with no signs of improvement. The survey also revealed that approximately 30% of operators are currently insolvent. Another franchisee mentioned in the report even speculated that McDonald's is on the brink of its final days. Unfortunately, some operators are now forced to bid farewell, such as Rice Enterprises, which operated several McDonald's restaurants in Pittsburgh. The company filed for bankruptcy about 45 days ago, citing $10 million in liabilities and the employment of hundreds of individuals. Court documents indicate that the franchisee is seeking legal protection to restructure its debt. Many others may follow a similar distressing path, particularly those facing lawsuits for child labor violations. In recent news, CNBC reported that the U.S. Labor Department found over 300 minors, including 2 10-year-olds who were unpaid, working in McDonald's franchise restaurants across Kentucky and other states, in violation of federal labor laws. These franchisees are now confronted with significant civil penalties amounting to hundreds of thousands of dollars. The department's Wage and Hour division uncovered 3 separate franchisees operating 62 McDonald's locations in Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, and Ohio that violated labor laws by employing 305 children for hours exceeding legal limits and assigning them tasks prohibited for young workers. Tiffany Boyd, Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer at McDonald's USA, expressed deep concern, and stated that such reports are unacceptable and contrary to the brand's high expectations. In 2022, the Labor Department division discovered the highest annual count of 688 minors employed illegally in hazardous positions since the fiscal year 2011. The division also revealed that a 15-year-old sustained an injury in June 2022 while operating a deep fryer in Tennessee. Garnet Civils emphasized the importance of child labor laws, emphasizing that the well-being, health, and education of young individuals should never be jeopardized in the workplace. As a result, the executive board made the decision to close 700 locations in 2023. This includes 322 restaurants that violated labor laws and underperforming stores that have failed to meet the company's earnings expectations over the past 3 years. In April, McDonald's expressed that these closures would not significantly impact its market share due to its vast size. However, the situation appears much bleaker for franchisees than just the closure of 700 stores. In a concerning development, newly passed bills in Virginia and California pose a risk of permanent closure for over 1,600 McDonald's restaurants by the end of the year. As of May 22nd, California has 1,218 locations and Virginia has 455, accounting for 12% of all McDonald's stores in the United States. The FAST bill, already approved by Congress, mandates that fast food restaurants pay workers a minimum wage of $22 per hour, with an annual increase of 3.5%. The fast food industry strongly opposes this measure. McDonald's USA President Joe Erlinger expressed his concerns about the bill, stating that it would make it nearly impossible to operate business restaurants in America. He argued that essential business decisions would be entrusted to an unelected council of political insiders rather than local business owners and their teams. Erlinger warned that implementing such high wages for fast food workers could raise the cost of dining at McDonald's by up to 20%, making it unaffordable for many customers. As a result, continuing operations in both California and Virginia would become unviable. Additionally, customers are already expressing their dissatisfaction with the fast food giant due to the soaring prices. Some states now charge over $8 for the iconic Big Mac sandwich, a significant increase from its average price of $4.95 in 2020. Recently, Americans have expressed their anger on social media regarding the rising prices at fast food chains. They argue that the chain has become excessively expensive while compromising on quality. For U.S. consumers, convenience, comfort, and affordability are the primary reasons for choosing fast food chains. Since 2020, fast food prices have increased by 15%. But the current increases are even more significant. A TikToker gained popularity by exposing the exorbitant prices at McDonald's. In a video viewed nearly 280,000 times, Sesicon Media highlighted the exorbitant prices of combo meals on the menu at a Connecticut location. A Big Mac combo was listed at $16.89, while a crispy chicken sandwich combo was priced at $16.69. Other variations of the McCrispy line were even more expensive, such as the Spicy Deluxe McCrispy priced at a staggering $17.89. The video received over 3,800 comments from users who believe that McDonald's has become too expensive for its value. One comment stated, "I would never pay that much for their burgers," while another person said, "Now I have a reason to tell the kids we have food at home." In its quarterly earnings report, McDonald's stated that higher menu prices contributed to surpassing earnings and revenue estimates. The company knowingly risked customer dissatisfaction by raising prices in order to improve cash flow, according to sources familiar with the situation. This information was confirmed by ABC News in 2023. While McDonald's customers grapple with higher fast food bills, the company itself is undergoing significant changes and contemplating its future. In March, the company closed all its U.S. offices and unveiled plans to lay off hundreds of employees as part of a major workforce restructuring. A memo posted on thelayoff.com assured employees that notification meetings would be conducted virtually to ensure their comfort and confidentiality. McDonald's declined to comment on the memo. The layoffs mentioned in the memo were initially reported by the Wall Street Journal. The reduction in jobs at its restaurants could affect thousands of people as the burger giant seeks to cut billions in expenses it deems unnecessary. Although it is unlikely that the company will disappear anytime soon, The challenges it faces may permanently alter the brand. The once affordable and popular fast food chain is transforming into a luxury for millions of Americans. As it loses the qualities that made it a tremendous success not only in the United States but worldwide, it becomes evident why some operators believe McDonald's is heading down a destructive path. Thank you for your attention.